Yo, straight up, it's clear that number 45, Trump, is creating his own lane for white supremacy. It's to the point where his overt racism is so visceral, so divisive, it's making other suspected white supremacists uncomfortable. It's making closet white supremacists, he's even making overt white supremacists uncomfortable. Like, damn, okay. Damn, dude, you way off code here, brother. You way off code, Trump. Calm down with all that. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, dude is going extremely rogue. And I mean, these are facts. I mean, look at his administration. Steve Bannon, gone. Sean Spicer, gone. James Comey, gone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, his Trump cabinet administration has just amount of a high turnover ratio than the NFL. The league, he calls black players sons of bitches. He calls black players sons of bitches, describing people who kneel in front of the so-called national anthem as sons of bitches, but obviously defends white supremacists and alt-right leaders by talking about, what about the other side? What about the alt-right or the alt-left? Right? First, he didn't even call out white supremacists by name. Didn't even directly do that. Then did some bullshit ass statement about racism and the turnouts that happened and the riots and all that stuff. It's clear, like I said, it's clear that this guy is creating his own lane for white supremacy. He's not even following the code of white supremacy. He's creating his own lane for white supremacy. And he's using these words. It's not even code words. It's straight up, this is how I roll, accept it or leave it at the door. So he's, when he did that speech out in Huntsville, Alabama, talking about the NFL players as sons of bitches, and all that stuff, that was a test for his white supremacist base to get on board, or like what or like my dude Benny Siegel would say, get down or lay down, right? Giving you an alternative. Get down with Trump or lay down. Choose. That's what it is. But yeah, man, this dude is really going off code of white supremacy and creating his own lane. Straight up for white supremacy, man. I just, it's crazy. I just got back exercising with my kids, or actually bike riding rather, with my kids, and I'm seeing all these damn things on Twitter popping up about Trump, number 45. And the latest story that I just saw is the Golden State Warriors. Well, Trump basically said, it's so much shit going on with number 45. Trump said on Twitter earlier today, going to the White House is considered a great honor for a championship team. He calls out Steph Curry by name. Doesn't say Golden State Warriors, calls out Steph Curry by name. Go for the star, the superstar player of that team. Never mind Kevin Durant, because Kevin Durant don't like Donald Trump either. But he calls out Steph Curry. Steph Curry is hesitating, therefore invitation is withdrawn. LeBron James came back. I mean, Trump is he's so overt with his white supremacy. He got LeBron James in his feelings. I never seen LeBron James come out and name call somebody else. He's usually just always politically correct and all this. You know what I'm saying? And this dude, check this out, man. This dude comes back and says, "You bum," at Steph Curry. Steph Curry already said he ain't going. So therefore, he ain't no invite. Going to the White House was a great idea until you showed up. So LeBron James going ham. LeBron James usually always politically correct. He doesn't always says the right things, you know, and he ain't never went like that on nobody. And that's how divisive, that's how overt Donald Trump is, number 45, with his white supremacist views and his ideology. I mean, it's crazy, man. So this is a new era of white supremacy for Donald Trump. Number 45, he was voted in by the new era of white supremacists, and he is creating his own book. He's creating his own lane of upholding white supremacy. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. If you can't agree or you don't follow and join the rhetoric and his ideology, like I said before, what Benny Siegel would say, get down or lay down. You know? And, I just read this thing about what Roger Goodell said. Roger Goodell did a statement saying the NFL and our players are at our best when we help create a sense of unity in our country and our culture. There is no better example than the amazing response from our clubs and players to the terrible natural disasters we experienced over the last month. Divisive comments like these demonstrate an unfortunate lack of respect for the NFL, our great game, and all of our players, and a failure to understand the overwhelmingly force for good and our clubs and players represent in our communities. Now, that's a cool statement. It would have been nice. It would have been nice. It would have been not nice. It would have been actually excellent if Roger Goodell would have just said straight up, called Donald Trump out by name and said, we don't agree with your stance. Point blank, period. You're a racist. We don't agree with you, right? And just call him out by name and be to the point and be direct. So he just made this blanket statement about obviously responding to number 45, but didn't call him by name or nothing like that. So this is a politically correct statement by Roger Goodell, which is the commissioner of the NFL. A politically correct statement, which means white supremacy still stands in the NFL, guys. It's not changed. This statement really doesn't mean anything. It's just to say, hey, we're going to fall in line with our ideology of white supremacy, not Donald Trump's ideology of white supremacy. Okay? This is our league. We protect that shield. If you disrespect our shield, which is their flag in the NFL, you're gone. So NFL creates its own presidents. All right. But like I said, man, if other suspected white supremacists and white supremacists out there don't agree with Donald Trump's statements, it's either get down or lay down. And he's making it clear, because you will be fired. Look at his administration. Okay. You're quick to be fired if you don't agree with his ideology. Point blank and simple. So, I mean, yo, man. We'll see what happens next with Trump. Because like I said, he's making it clear. He's making it cool. And he just making it so comfortable to be an overt racist white supremacist. That's what he's doing. He's making it cool to be so divisive out here. It's crazy. Calling NFL players sons of bitches. Calling black players specifically sons of bitches, which is a code word for a slave. All right? Get that nigger out on that field. Okay? He better not disrespect our flag. Notice he says our flag. That doesn't include people classified as black, because again, we are 3/5 of a person. Okay? United States of America is a corporation. It's a corporation. It's a corporation. Black people were never considered citizens. Facts. Just look it up. We were never considered citizens. All right? And so he's calling NFL players, well, specifically black players, sons of bitches. but yet you don't call out other white supremacist organizations by name, right? That goes to show you that he has been creating his own narrative of white supremacy since the inception of him being selected as president of the so-called United States. Point blank and simple. Again, like I keep saying, we live in a system of racism, white supremacy. This is a new era of white supremacy. This is a new era of Jim Crow, but this is also a new era of white supremacy. This new era has a face and a name, and it's Donald Trump, number 45. That's the author of the new white supremacist code. It's not the covert white supremacist ideology. He's not following that. He's creating his own narrative, guys. He's creating his own narrative. And so other suspected white supremacists and even other white supremacists out there are scrambling because they're so uncomfortable. They know that Donald Trump is not on code. And they know that he's going rogue. They know this. And so it's up to them to either agree or disagree with what he has to say. You know, he's creating this narrative of being an overt number 45 white supremacist, creating his own name, creating his own lane and his ideology. Point blank and simple. Point blank and simple. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, this is the patterns of this is just continuing to spiral into the direction of this new age of white supremacy that's created by Donald Trump, number 45. You know what I'm saying? And I'm reading some of the comments on Twitter and stuff like that, and there's a lot of people out there that agree with Donald Trump. It's no surprise to that. A whole lot that agree with Donald Trump. You know? A whole lot. And so now the NFL is extremely affected by this. Their ratings are down low because of the state of the league, because of Colin Kaepernick and this situation. And by Donald Trump doing this is making things worse. It's making things worse for the league because it's hurting the billionaire boys club league of the NFL. These white supremacist owners is hurting their pockets. It's hurting their bottom line. Because I'm not watching the NFL ever again. Point blank and simple. Now the players, I've been telling the players, listen, man, quit your day job. Stop playing. Or the least you can do, you can kneel. Everybody should kneel. Based off the comments by number 45, every player that's classified as black should kneel before the national anthem. Let's see what these owners will do. Are they going to follow the direction of number 45, the leader of the new age white supremacy group? Are they going to follow Donald Trump's rhetoric? All players in the NFL classified as black or African American, tomorrow's game need to kneel. The least that you can do. I want you guys to stop playing and create your own league and just be, collectively as a group, like I've said, we need to have our own separate society, our separate economy, a parallel economy compared to the dominant white society. I've been saying that, right? And that's all 9 areas of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. All right? All 9 areas. That's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate goal. But to start off, the least that you guys can do is kneel. Every player classified as black or African American needs to kneel. We're going to know the true colors of our melanated brothers that are out in the NFL right now. We're going to see their true colors. To see if they're going to kneel, to see if they won't kneel. We're going to see. We're going to hear about it. And we're going to know the state of these players. All right? We're going to know the state of these players. Obviously, the boycott failed. right? The boycott failed in terms of Colin Kaepernick getting the job. But now that I think about it, it affected the viewership, which has affected the NFL's bottom line. So it was successful in some ways. The boycott, that is. It was successful because, you know, the ratings for the NFL are at an all-time low for the last few years. Matter of fact, let me look that up real quick. NFL ratings 2017. NFL ratings 2017. Let me see what they say. Okay. NFL broadcasting stocks slump as protests rise and TV ratings fall. See, there you go. All right. So the NFL boycott is successful in that aspect, but overall, it has a long way to go to be completely successful, in my opinion. All right. But again, like I said, I want all the NFL players classified as black or African American, they need to kneel. Based off what number 45 said, and the fact that he's going rogue and off code of white supremacy, and the fact that he called y'all sons of bitches and wouldn't call out any white supremacist organization or any domestic terrorist organization by name, but he called the players in the NFL sons of bitches, aka monkeys, aka slaves. Y'all need to kneel. That's the least y'all can do. I understand that, you know, the league is your only source of income, and it's the way to feed your family, but at least kneel. Let's test these white supremacist owners. Let's test these owners and see what they do when every player classified as black or African American kneels before the so-called national anthem. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right? So, family, those are my thoughts on that. Leave your comments down below about everything what's going on with number 45. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, family. Because, you know, it's going to get far worse before it gets better. Because I'm pretty sure number 45 got more tricks up his sleeve to say, because his racism is so overt. He's going to be talking more shit again about NFL and NBA players. Calling out black players and by name, Steph Curry, making perfect images like LeBron James, who has a perfect image in mainstream media, making him go out of character by name calling Donald Trump and calling him a bum. LeBron James. Okay? So let me know your comments down below in the comment section, family. Because this is only going to get worse before it gets better. Let me know what you guys think. All right, family. Until next time, make sure you follow me on social media at The Black Separatist. All my social media is down below in the description. I do have a P.O Box as well if you want to send me some stuff. All right, family. Until next time, Chauncey, a.k.a. The Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.